With you, joined by the head coach of the Ferris State Bulldogs, Kurt Westendorp, after a decisive win, 88-63 over Northwood tonight. Coach, got to be really pleased with the way your team played. Maybe one of the most complete games you've had all season long.
Yeah, we needed it. This was absolutely huge for us. Like this was a huge game for us as far as the standings, as far as regional rankings go. You know, on the GLIAC, and it's one of the better games that we've put together. I don't want to say it's absolutely the best that we can play, but it's right up there, and that's what you want to be doing when you're heading into March, is start to play some of your best basketball, and that's a really good team right there that we beat, and we really made a statement tonight.
Obviously, you did it here at both ends of the floor, took care of the basketball, finished with just 7 turnovers, and obviously shot the ball well offensively, but on the defensive end, got some big stops as well here over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, defensively, we did a really nice job of kind of playing to our principles. We played much more fundamental basketball than we did against them in the first game. They still missed a few shots. They're usually not 4 for 26 from 3. They're usually a little bit better than that, but I like to think that our defense was kind of rushing them a little bit, kind of making them take some of the shots that we wanted them to take as opposed to the shots that they wanted to take. And the offensive end, it's kind of the exact same principle. It's like, what shots are you going to get? Our team does a really nice job of taking care of the ball most times anyway. They'll have only 7 turnovers. That's even more exceptional than when we usually average 11 or 12. But we got the shots that we wanted to get every possession. We didn't take the shots that they were trying to force us into. We were patient. We moved the ball. We played just a great, complete team game. I mean, you have 6 players in double figures. I mean, that's almost unheard of.
Obviously, a lot of that due to the way you took care of the ball. 26 assists, really shared the ball well here tonight amongst all the players here on the floor.
Yeah, they have really good team chemistry. Those 3 starting guards that we have, they see the floor really, really well. We also have bigs that can move the ball too. I don't, right now, looking down, kind of seeing, Chloe Adoni's got an assist on there. Zoe's got a couple. Ellie Dykstra's got a couple. So it's not just our guards that are moving the basketball well, but we're really playing a nice, good, clean team game, and that's the kind of basketball we got to keep playing. If we play that brand of basketball, we could be a really dangerous team.
How much did that first matchup against Northwood, where it could have went either way, some big plays down the stretch, really stick in the back of your minds coming into this one?
That was a big motivator. Not going to lie. I'm not going to say, that game didn't matter. That really mattered. So our girls, you can tell the urgency that we came out with in that first quarter. To put 28 points on the board in that first quarter, that shows how focused and locked in they were. Zoe Anderson stepping up and knocking down big shots early. I think that really we set a good tone with how we came out of the gate. And yeah, a revenge is a little bit sweeter. They have a assistant coach on their bench that used to wear the Bulldog uniform. That kind of plays into it. Their head coach played for me at Albion College. That plays into a little bit. You want to step your game up a notch when you're playing against your friends, playing against your rivals, and this was definitely a big one for us.
Obviously, just a little over a week ago, you had Grand Valley State here at home, and a disappointing loss. I know a game that you certainly wanted to win, but how proud of you are the kids just coming back and winning these last 2 ball games and getting better along the way?
Well, it just shows their mental toughness. You bring up the Grand Valley game right there, and I'm like, geez, how long ago was that? We don't really dwell on those losses. We kind of have to turn the page. We turned the page right away to Lake State and took care of business there. We turned the page to here, took care of business here. We got 4 more 1-game seasons that we got to try to perform before postseason play is there. So it's definitely nice to see our team building and playing some of their better basketball. Because we played really good basketball against Grand Valley. It just didn't go our way. We had some things we had to show up and improve on. So today was no different. We got some things that we can show up and improve on off of today. I'm sure we'll learn some things. So hopefully we just go into this weekend's road trip, with a little bit of momentum. I definitely say we have momentum on our side right now. But we're about to play Parkside, and they're the hottest team in the league. They've won 6 games in a row, so we're going to have to be on our A game again.
You mentioned going to Parkside on Thursday night, then Purdue Northwest on Saturday, and a big road trip here as you try to solidify some things here in the GLIAC.
Yeah, the standings, it's really a jumbled up mess because not everyone's played the same number of games. So you're kind of looking at the win column or loss column. We got a point system that's going to be determining things. So I don't know if I'm smart enough to do all that math. So I'm trying not to do it. Just trying to look at, the next game ahead of us. Because if we keep winning, everything else will take care of itself. We'll be positioning ourselves really well for the GLIAC tournament and hopefully the NCAA tournament if we keep winning games.
Well, Coach, congratulations again on the win, and we'll talk to you again on Thursday.
All right. Thanks, Robert.
We'll be back with more Ferris State basketball in 3 minutes.